We're getting pretty close to being done. This is a long episode though, so I'm going to split it up into two parts. The first part will be covering the bearings and the motor mounts a little bit, and we'll split somewhere in the middle of all of that to get the axis mounts here. And then there's just an episode or two left because I think we're almost done. Anyway, stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back. This is the next episode here, and today we're going to get started with the bearing mounts for this. And so what I want to do is, I forgot what size we made these holes up here, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on this. These are for the LM8UU bearings. Cursor just selected. I'm just going to add a cylinder. Oh, it's making nut holes before, so I can make that a normal cylinder. And so that looks like these smaller ones here. See, when it's lined up like that, the bigger hole is that one. So a smaller hole looks like it's 16 millimeters. So that's the size that we need to work with. Let's go ahead and just keep using that. Go over here. Actually, yeah, it's that one. Search is selected. Selected to cursor. Grab that up, move it up kind of where we want it. So all we'll be working with now is this edge, this thing, and this thing, along with that, and Shift H. We don't want to join. Control J joins everything. I just about joined everything. I don't want to do that. Alright. So, what we can do here is you can keep that lined up there with that. And remember to give it a little bit of room. So, what we can do is duplicate that, size, Shift Z, so it doesn't change the size on the Z axis. Make it a little bit bigger. So now we have the rounded part there. So it's lined up, looks like pretty decent with that, and pretty decent with that. So now we can add a couple of cubes. Line these up, size them up a bit, duplicate that, rotate it, way down there now. Edit V. Well, these are going to need to be lower. So maybe that one, this one will need to be lower. Now what we can do is take this, Boolean union. This is cube 9, 39. A lot of cubes in here. No wonder why I'm having to scroll forever. Cube 39. I have absolutely no idea what happened there or where it went. So intersect for some reason works. Blender's Boolean operations is completely screwy at times, where you'll want to do one thing but it won't do the complete opposite or do something completely different, or you have to select it to one of these that will work and then it will work. I don't know why it's like that or why it does that, but it just does. So that should be cube 38. Yep. Okay, I should add, or wait, no, Boolean union cube 38 apply, and I just realized before I should have done any of that, I should have made these a little bit taller. So I'm going to go ahead and Control Z and go backwards a little bit. Unboolean all of them, and I'm going to Alt H, bring everything back, because we need the bolts that we had over here. Let's go ahead and bring those into the picture now. Go back over here. Got those selected. We need that. We need the inside cylinder selected. That cube, this, that cylinder. Now we can hide everything else. Okay. So with this, we can go into edit mode and select that with L. And we can actually just delete it. Then select everything. Actually, those are lined up just fine the way they are. We just need to rotate them. Which way do we need to rotate them? Rotate it. Yeah, like that. There we go. So these. Would be like that. So we gotta make the cubes line up. And so these are backwards from what they need to be. So what we need to do is mirror them on Z. So now it's lined up like it needs to be. So this cube, we need to just size up, move it up, make this bigger. Yeah, the other cube, go to edit mode, size it up, move it up. Move that over. Okay, so now we can do the Boolean and add these to it. It's kind of chunky looking, but it should work just fine. You can make it prettier if you want. I'm more over function over form than most people are. I'd rather have it work right than look good. And it's still doing goofy things. So intersect worked last time. Let's try it. I did. Apply that. We can delete that cube now. Boolean union cube 38. Apply. See, that time it worked normal. I don't know what the deal is with that thing. And Now I can actually want to size that up more. Oh, before I do this, I need to make sure I have the cylinder the right length depth-wise. So I'll unhide everything. So I'm going to zoom in on this and should have selected, Shift A, cylinder. So that is 24. Yeah, it's 24. Okay. Is this where we were at? Yeah, it is. Okay. Still got everything here, so cursor to selected. Should add cylinder. Actually, we can make this slightly bigger than that one. Doesn't have to be perfect. And make the Z 24. Move that down. Because what I did is I didn't get that the right length for the bearing. When I first initially did it, I didn't measure this Z on this. So I corrected that now. Union with cylinder 10, 12. Cylinder 12. Apply. Delete that cylinder now. So now it looks a little bit better. It's not quite as chunky as it was before. So now we can take this and take this out of it, cylinder 10. Boolean difference. Cylinder 10. Apply. And that did not work properly. I'll show you what that did again. See, cylinder 10. This is another Boolean really weird goofy thing. Because if you look, see how that thing's all offset and weird? I don't know why it does it, but Blender makes that and it just confuses me why it does that. It just doesn't make sense. So what I'm going to try to do, see if I can get it to not do that by creating more loops in that. And now it's really tweaked out there. And that's completely not working at all. What if I join it with these ones? Let's try that. Join those together. Boolean difference. That is called cylinder 9 now. Nope, that's totally messed up still. It's correct on the other parts, but so let's at least get it to Boolean difference cylinder 9. Now it's just doing intersect. Let's try intersect. Intersect works. Oh, the Boolean is all messed up. We don't need those anymore. We got that in there. Those look good. Let's go ahead and delete that cylinder. Let's make an all new one. 16 by 16 by 30. Let's try that. Move it down. Difference. Cylinder 10. That happens when you delete and make all kinds of new things. You get similar things all the time. Oh, that's even worse. What is the deal with that? Cancel that. I'm going to go ahead and select this, select all, remove doubles. Shading UV, recalculate. Sometimes the normals get flipped on one thing and that messes everything up. I really don't know why it does it, but it gets annoying when it does. See if that did anything. Nope, that did not do anything. Okay, so that works halfway better, but still not not quite working like it needs to. Sometimes when you do more than one boolean on something, it totally messes everything up. Go ahead and delete that. Let's make this 24.5. Move it up a little bit bigger. Size it. Shift Z. A little bit bigger than that. Okay, let's do. I'm going to try two different things. Actually, I'm going to save it right now. I haven't saved for a while. That's something that you need to do a lot of save. Because it acts up. Excuse me. Once it acts up, we've got all kinds of problems. Union. Okay, so that worked to make it bigger again. What I'm going to do before I add it is make that have all sorts of lines in it. Sometimes that'll help. And before I do that even, I am going to extract size, make this bottom here have a whole bunch too. I don't know why you have to do it, but sometimes this works. Why? Delete that now. Add a cylinder. So it's going to be 16 by 16 by 30. Just the plain old cylinder. Over this, add modifier boolean, difference. Should be the most recent one. Cylinder 10. Hey! That looked like it worked. And it did. Okay, finally. That took way longer than it needed to. Do that color we need. So that's all lined up good. pushing and fit in there just great. Now we can cruiser to center, duplicate, rotate 180 degrees Z. No, how about we set origin to 3D cursor first? Then we rotate 180 degrees Z. And being that this is square, I shouldn't have to mirror this or nothing. Nope, looks good. Okay.